What's up, Aries? Welcome to your Who is Coming Towards You reading. This is going to be perfect for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If it doesn't resonate, check out your other signs because, that one might resonate more. Also, keep in mind that this reading is timeless. So whenever you are, drawn to watch it is when it's probably for you. And this is showing the energy of someone that's coming towards you. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are coming back towards them. You know what I mean? Or like in a romantic situation that you're actually interested in them. So keep that in mind as well. But this is to show what is coming towards you. Now, Aries, I will say this is a very mixed, pile of cards that I pulled here. Some of you guys, you may be hearing from an ex, so sorry. I know you probably don't want to hear that, but that is true. I just feel like there's a lot of going on for you guys right now. And honestly, I feel like some of you may have a few options, but in there may be an ex. And I say that because there is a Five of Pentacles, which is the bottom of the deck, right? So I feel like this person, whoever it is, they're coming at you, and they're almost feeling like lack, right? The Five of Pentacles always talks about like feeling left out in the cold, or guilt or lack of some sort. So they may be coming into your space while they're feeling not the highest in their vibration. So that's something to look out for. Just because, I don't know, for me, the way I've been kind of gauging situations whenever I meet people is, what was my mental space when I met this person? Where was I? Because, we attract like energy, right? We align ourselves with like people. So sometimes, like, whenever I'm meeting a certain person, I will do a self-check, like, okay, Danny, what was your mental, what was your headspace? What was your this when you attracted this person? I don't know. That helps for me, kind of, because I still be attracting bullshit. But, I feel like this person has some type of the guilt or chip on their shoulder. This person could also be someone who's just like coming out of hard times, or very, I don't even want to say coming out of hard times. I don't feel like this person is financially strapped. That could have been the case in the past. It feels more like this person has guilt or feels like they've been left out of a situation, or, yeah, I don't know. That's what it feels like for me. So I'm gonna roll with that. Again, some of you guys, this could be a past person. We do have Judgment card coming up. We do. I don't know. Let's get into the spread. It'll make more sense once I talk about it. So cards we've got Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Judgment, King of Swords, Strength, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Four of Swords. Okay, Aries. I do want to say, if this is a person from the past, I feel like this is someone who, maybe there's someone who in the past, all they could really offer up were things that were tangible, things that were material, money, that sort of thing. It feels like there may have been a little bit of struggle in the intimacy level. So maybe they're coming back trying to start something fresh. Now with this Ten of Pentacles, I definitely feel like this person is in the mind state of thinking future forward, thinking about legacy, right? It's not just about the money. It's about the legacy. Ten of Pentacles is all over the legacy. It's about, how do I feel emotionally? How do I feel, is my health good? Is my, my wealth good? My this, my this, my this. This is everything lining up and being, perfect. I feel like this person has a lot of that in mind, right? So this person is in the mind frame of thinking long term, which is good. Now with the Two of Cups, there's definitely a dynamic connection. We can't stray away from that. Two of Cups energy is very much about connecting with someone that we feel like-minded with. This is about reciprocity. You give into their cup, they give into yours. There's definitely an emotional balance there with this person. So again, if it's someone from the past, I feel like it's someone who's trying to recreate this moment of, okay, let's bring this all together. Again, it feels like if it is someone from the past, all that they could do for you in the past was offer up material things, but that's not even what you were caring about. It feels like it was more the emotional thing that you cared about. And so now they're trying to start something new. Now there is that Judgment card, right? Judgment card is very much that card of reviewing something, revisiting something. It's very much like a Mercury retrograde, right? Because it's a lot of old things from the past come to light, which is why I say this could be someone, for some of you, who is dealing with someone in the past who's trying to make this pop again. Okay. But I feel like this person, going back to that Ten of Pentacles, they could be at this place of Ten of Pentacles because, you know, Judgment card in many ways, it talks about promotion, right? Promoting to a higher level of whatever. So this person could be in very good standing when it comes to work, could have gotten a promotion. This also standing next to the King of Swords. I feel like this is a very diplomatic person. This person could be like a judge, someone who's in like some type of like criminal, you know, or like something within the law, the confines of the law. Like they could be a judge, they could be a lawyer, they could be something like that, right? With the Judgment and the King of Swords. A very smart, intellectual person. This person though, they will turn to logic before they turn to passion or heart or whatever. They will turn to what makes sense, right? So again, if this is someone who's revisiting from the past, this could be someone who in the past, they have the tendency to put logic over like feelings, right? And that just wasn't good enough for you. But I feel like they have a very high-powered job. I feel like they're very much respected. I feel like they're very much an authority figure in whatever it is that they do. I think they bring in very good money. And I feel like in terms of dealing with people and groups, they find a lot of success there. This King of Swords person is very likable because they're honest. Like people feel like they can honestly trust what they say. They feel like whatever advice they give out, they can trust, right? Very discerning. And the King of Swords is the master of their suit. So this is a very elevated person in that sense, right? In terms of making decisions, being discerning, being honest. They live by the sword, right? Now with this person, they've got the Strength card. So that's Leo energy, but that's an energy of, you know, it reminds us that sometimes we have to tame our beast. If we're thinking about the original depiction of, you know, the Rider-Waite deck, we've got the angel lady who's like holding, you know, the mouth of the lion. And really the strength is in her, you know, that feminine strength. It's not the masculine strength of the lion, right? So areas of opportunity. This person may be someone who gets very hot-headed and gets very upset. That could be something to look out for when things aren't quite going their way. Now they do have this sitting right next to the Five of Wands. Five of Wands always talks about some like type of chaos or like not being on the same page, competition. So they can be a tough competitor. This could be someone who, you know, really pulls the claws out when they feel like they need to compete or do something. I do feel like though, for a lot of you guys too, you guys are going to be getting actually many suitors. And this Five of Wands is sitting directly underneath the Two of Cups. So I do feel like you guys are actually going to have options coming up. It just feels like this person is coming up more strongly. Maybe that's who you're actually attracted to more. But there is a sense of there's a person coming into your space that maybe like their anger is something they have to watch out for, something they have to tame. They could be someone who's very uncomfortable too when it comes to change, right? Fives in tarot are all about change. And since it's sitting next to the Strength card, like they could be someone who, again, they don't do that well with change. So they have to find a lot of strength in those moments. So maybe like a fixed sign person. So we're thinking like a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, or a, who's the fixed air? Gem. No, lied. Pisces, you. No. What? No. Sorry. Aquarius. God, that was so difficult. Sorry, guys. I've been telling everybody when Mercury's in retrograde, my mind and my mouth, like nothing matches. But yes, this person, definitely very strong in their thoughts, strong in their mind. They're probably very physically strong. I'm looking at the way this King of Swords looks. He's looking a little, saucy right there. Again, sitting next to the Strength card. This person, Queen of Pentacles, very much about their money, but very much about their family, right? She, to me, is like very much protects everything. So this is like the woman who like has her own business, is like the perfect wife, a great mom, makes all the meals, makes sure the house is clean. She's running the kids off to soccer practice. Like she kind of does it all. And so I feel like this person is actually, when it comes to that and being very multifaceted, I feel like that's something that may be working on. Now, this is sandwiched in between the Judgment card and the Five of Wands, and that could be what's uncomfortable for them. I feel like they are very set in their ways of like they have things, again, it feels very fixed energy of like they have a way they do something, this is their way, this is what's comfortable, this for them is what's always worked, and this is just how it's going to be. But I feel like they're at a time where things are kind of pulling them to be a little bit more open, learn how to multitask a little bit more, and that might be their area of opportunity with that, again, because I get the feeling that this person doesn't like change. They aren't that open to change, but again, very financially secure, very discerning, very honest. And it looks like they want to start something with you. So whether they are someone from the past or not, this looks like it's someone who wants to start with something with you, but you just have to know that with that could come a temper. With that could be someone who is not easy when it comes to change, which for you, Aries, you're going to have to see how that feels for you. You guys are cardinal fire. So not only are you fire, you guys are all about doing and taking action, very, let's do it, let's get it done. You guys are cardinal, so you guys are like very much trendsetters and hey, let's try this and da-da-da. Like you guys are very spontaneous. So this may be something that you could find like gets kind of a little old. But I feel like it's something that they're actually working on. I feel like this person is coming to a place where they're doing a lot of different practices in terms of their spirituality. So this could be like meditations, yoga, all that. Four of Swords. They seem like they were someone who, again, maybe used to fly off the handle, being a little hot-headed whenever they didn't like things or things didn't go their way. But it feels like now they're kind of taking the time to like take another step, breathe. Is it true? Is it this? Is it that? I feel like they're definitely becoming more calculated, and it could be because they have lost things in the past due to certain actions or things that they weren't able to move or bend on. But it seems like these are all things that they're working on. So again, perks, I feel like this person is financially stable. I feel like this person looks at you and wants to start something new. There's definitely a spark of, ooh, and I feel like they're very honest and great at making decisions, probably have great discernment for certain things, like a very smart, quick mind. The only thing is, watch for the signs of they may be a little hot-headed and they may be someone who's a little slow to change, but it feels like it's something that they're working on because they're understanding that that's, all of that is important, right? Everything can't just go their way. And if they're going to really nurture a relationship with anybody, they have to be able to kind of bend, okay? So I hope this resonated with you guys. I'm excited. Thumbs up this video if you like it. And I love you. I'll see you later. Bye, Aries.